up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing a drinking video, and what I've got here is a bottle of Ciroc Peach. My sister got it for me today. She actually just dropped it off like an hour ago. It was a present because today's my birthday. I do turn 28 today, so I'm an old fart, and she pretty much just asked me what I wanted, and I said I wanted a bottle of Ciroc, so that's what she got me. I already did a video drinking Ciroc, but it was the pineapple, so I just told her just give me anything that's not pineapple, and this is what she got. So let's take a look at the bottle here. Looking pretty good, so let's crack this bitch open. I already took off the this thing and this thing here. The reason why I already took it off is because I did the whole intro and everything, but then I just realized I fucked up, so I had to like restart it. So yeah, let's get ourselves a little pour. Oh wow, that smells like peach juice. Like you can't even smell the liquor. It smells like that peach juice you get from Tim Hortons. So I just figured, you know, it's my birthday, I have a couple drinks. I do have to work tomorrow, but we're not gonna get out of hand. We're just gonna have a few cups and just relax. It is probably gonna rain all day tomorrow, so it should be fun. It rained all day today, and it was fun. It was awesome. I love being soaking wet while I'm working. I'm mixing with Fresca because that's all I really have right now. So hopefully that doesn't mess up the taste. Alright guys, cheers. No, it's actually pretty good. I think I might pour a little bit too much of that stuff though, because I can actually taste the liquor. But yeah, no, it rained all day today, and actually it wasn't too bad. I was like working under this greenhouse thing, so I didn't get too wet. Well, the first half I did. The second half, fucking came home, threw all my shit in the dryer, put on my rubber boots. When I came home from lunch, it was sunny out, but when I left, it started pouring out again. So just some like really weird weather. This summer's been fucked up. It's like supposed to rain all week. I think it's gonna be nice this weekend, which I'm really, really hoping. Even though I work, but I just really hope it's nice. And I think for the rest of the week, like next week too, it's supposed to rain. But yeah, so gonna get wet. So yeah, today's my birthday. I'm 28 years old. I was born June 30th, 1992. I'm a Cancer. I know a lot of people have been asking me what my sign is and stuff like that. Thank you to all the comments and all the inboxes on Instagram, Snapchat. I posted a picture there and you guys commented on that too, and just like commenting on videos saying happy birthday. I really appreciate it. I think I messaged back everybody, and yeah, you're definitely showing the love, so felt good. Once I got off work, I was looking at them and I was like, oh my fuck. I was like, this is gonna take me a little while. So if it took a little while to answer you back, there was like a lot of people, so really appreciative. It took up an hour, must have been like an hour and a half. But definitely felt good doing it, and it felt good getting all the, like, it wasn't even just happy birthday. I was getting like happy birthday, and then people would describe and explain how much they like my videos and how it helps them, and I fucking love that shit. So cheers to you guys. Hopefully some of you guys are sipping with me right now. Birthday drinks, y'all. Couldn't go out because, well, it's a Tuesday. I mean, that's never really stopped me before, but I could have worked tomorrow, so I don't want to show up hungover. I fucking hate hate showing up hungover, so I don't do that shit no more. I don't know if you noticed, this is a different color because I lost my other one. I think I said that in the last video, but yeah, I had to get my sister to give me another one. Well, I had this one in the last video, but I like to have two of them in case one dies, which I think one's gonna die during this video. And somebody asked what kind of stick it is. It's a Vipe, a V-Y-P-E. I used to use the Jules, but I use that now. I just find it hits better, and battery lasts so much longer. I've had quite a few people tell me that they're a lot more healthier than the Jules. I'm not really sure why, but it hits harder, so. Yeah, I honestly didn't do anything for my birthday. I went to work and like literally everybody said happy birthday, so I actually share a birthday with one of my coworkers, which is pretty cool. He had a bunch of cupcakes, and then somebody gave him a bunch of cupcakes for his birthday, like 12 cupcakes. And then when I went up to my locker on lunch break, he ate some of them, but then he like shoved the rest in my locker. So shout out to him for hooking it up with some cupcakes. They're still in my locker. I'll probably eat them tomorrow. I think I'm gonna be doing a mukbang tomorrow, so I'll probably eat them after the mukbang. I'm just not sure what I'm gonna eat. My sister, like, she messaged me up and asked me if I wanted to go out to eat for supper or whatever, but I was just so tired after work. I was like, nah, I'm all good. And she's like, well, what do you want? Do you want a cake? Do you want something? And I was like, yeah, give me a bottle of liquor. Get all fucked up on camera. No, just a couple drinks. That's what Mom thought when I was picking her up from work. I was like, yo, sister, got me a bottle of liquor for my birthday. I was like, I'm gonna have a couple drinks. She's like, you can't, you work tomorrow. I'm like, no, for the video. It's funny, we were talking about like all the bottles I have downstairs, like all the bottles that I've done videos with, they're still full and they're downstairs, right? They just sit on the table and they're starting to collect up. Like, there's a lot there. So Mom's like real supportive of the videos, right? And she'll be quiet in her room and everything. Like, I just tell her I'm filming and stuff like that. And I'm like, Mom, why weren't you so supportive of my drinking when I was 16? She's like, because you were always fucking partying in the trailer. I was like, well, I wish I would have that kind of support when I was younger. She didn't even like, I don't know, she didn't allow the drinking, but there was like real no way of stopping me. She wasn't gonna fucking call the cops on her kid. But man, I was just a wild animal. 16 up to like 5 years ago. I mean, I'm still pretty wild, but I now have that sense in mind that says, okay, you need to stop before it's like, no, the party's gonna go on and on and on, and like, there was no end, man. And like, where I lived, everybody else wanted to party, so it was really easy to get a bottle. So yeah, the party never ended. Now I like have a job and stuff, so it's like, yo, you gotta know your limits. You gotta fucking put the bottle down and get the fuck to bed. I wanted to go for a little jog today. I mean, I'll be tired after work, but I can always go for a jog. Once I go for a jog, like yesterday, I did the whole river. I picked myself up and made myself fucking do it. And once I'm done that, like, I'm completely exhausted. And like, I'm sweating so bad I can barely breathe. And like, I sit in my car, I turn on the air conditioner, and I just like put on some music and I chill there for like 15 minutes before I start driving, because like my whole body just shuts down. But like, the river's 7.5k, and it doesn't seem like a long distance, but man, I push it. I don't just like two-step baby steps around it, man. Like, I go, and every time there's a hill, I jog up it. When I used to do cross country in middle school, worst enemy. I always was like really shitty on hills. There was this one park where I'd come like 15th, and that was because there was this humongous hill, so I was really shitty. So now whenever there's a hill, when I go jogging, I fucking sprint up it. And I like to put on, like, I have a playlist of songs that like would be like good songs for me to walk out to for an MMA fight, and every time a different song comes on, it just pumps me up and just makes me go even harder. Every now and then, like, I will take a small break and I'll start walking. But like when I know I'm close to the finish line is obviously back to my car. All I can hear is my coaches saying, last round, you gotta push it, last round, so I just fucking push it. I'm not in as good a shape as I was for like the MMA fights that I did, and in an MMA fight, like when you're in the cage doing it, or even in a jiu-jitsu match, because in a jiu-jitsu match you do a lot more rounds. You're going against 5 people, sometimes more. So in a way, it's a little bit harder on the body, but it's not as scary because you're not getting punched in the face and shit like that. You don't have to worry about getting kicked. Just have to have really good cardio. But in the cage, you learn a lot about yourself, and you learn how much your body can take. So when I'm jogging and like I feel my heart racing and I'm sweating, I barely feel my legs. Like, I want to stop, but at the same time, I'm like, man, this is nothing compared to that 3rd round in the cage where you were almost dead, but you still pulled through. And so I just think about stuff like that. It just keeps me going. Your mind is a lot stronger than your body. That is fact. If you don't have a healthy mind, you will not have a healthy body. Let's pour ourselves in a little drink here. Just a little bit. I had a couple people asking me if I did end up getting anything from the Nelk drop, and I did not. I was late on a couple things I wanted to get, and there was a couple things that were available, but I was looking at them and I was like, holy shit, this stuff is expensive, man. I didn't realize, I guess the first time I actually went to go like check out the prices and stuff, man, some of their stuff is fucking expensive. I really wanted that full send beer pong table. That was pretty dope. $150 for that. I think that was actually a pretty good price. But like $150 for a fucking sweater, $80 for a sweater, man. I thrift shop. Like, I go there to find deals, and then I saw these prices. I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. This is fucking insane. I mean, years ago, I probably would have spent the money, but like, I find that like now that I thrift shop and like I bargain and I do all this other stuff to save money. It's funny, I do all this stuff to save money, but when I go out drinking, I fucking like throw money around like I'm a fucking millionaire or something. Buy a bunch of drinks and then like check my bank account. I'm like, oh, you did it again. But no, I find that like now that I thrift shop and stuff, like I find such good quality clothes and stuff like that for so cheap. It's like really hard for me to go to a brand name store and spend that kind of money. I actually got this from the thrift shop in Thailand, and it was actually made in Thailand. Well, that's what the tag says anyway. I think I paid like $6 for this or something. It is my favorite shirt, and I wanted to wear it for the video because this is a special birthday video. It's my birthday. I don't know if you guys knew that, but 28. Oh man, I'm 2 years away from 30. Ooh. I asked my mom yesterday, I was like, Mom, what does it feel like to be 30? Does it hurt? And then she just looked at me. I was like, you don't even remember anyway, do you? She's like, fuck off. thunderstorm tomorrow, which will be nice because who doesn't like working outside in a thunderstorm? No, I actually don't mind the rain as long as the rain isn't cold and it's still hot outside, kind of like muggy, but there's rain, so it's like warm rain. It just sucks getting your feet wet and stuff like that, so I put on these big ass rubber boots. Well, they're actually winter boots, so they're insulated. And yeah, they just keep me toasty warm. So I like that. I got my picked up some rain pants at the thrift shop for I think $6 as well. So I've been wearing those. Got a raincoat. Boom, perfect. As long as I'm dry, man, I go for hours. What really sucked was when I used to do landscaping. Most landscaping companies will cancel the day if it's raining out, but we didn't just mow lawns. Like, they won't mow lawns in the rain. Some will, but most won't. But we did more than that. So like, we'd mow lawns, and if it started raining out too bad, we'd cut the list off, and then we'd finish it tomorrow, and then we'd go to another site where they're like digging holes and stuff. We'd go do that. I did that when I was really young, and that's hard work, man. If you're a landscaper, I got a lot of respect for you, because I remember when I used to do it, I'd wake up every morning, look out the window, see a little bit of rain. I'm like, fuck, I gotta go deal with this shit. That's why I lived in the trailer park. There was actually a buddy that used to live up the road right across from the trailer park. His name was Steven. He got me the job. I haven't talked to him in fucking years, man. Him and me used to be like really good buddies. And it's funny because when I did one of my MMA fights back home, I flew back home, and after I did the fight, I came out of the cage or whatever, and like I got dressed and was talking within the crowd and like having a couple drinks or whatever. And then I see Steven, and I'm like, what the fuck, man? He's like, yeah, I didn't even know you were fighting. And I was like, dude, what the fuck? That's crazy. So this guy hasn't seen me in like a few years, and then he's like there at the fights, and then he sees me walk out. He was actually one of my street fighting buddies. So like parties we'd go to and stuff like that, like he always had my back and I had his back. I mean, any of the boys we hung around with, we always had each other's back, but he was like the main guy. Steven, almost said his last name, but I didn't. No, Steven, definitely cool guy. I remember we were like fucking 16 or something like that, 15 or 16, and we fought this big like X-Bouncer at the top of the trailer park. It was a big family. Like, I don't remember what happened, but we had like a bunch of the boys from the lower end of the trailer park, like the people we hung around with, like the really tough guys. And they weren't just like the toughest guys in the trailer park, they were toughest guys at the high school. And one of the guys was known around the city as a really tough dude, and a lot of people, every time they heard his name, they were scared of him. And we had like him there, and we had a bunch of people, and we went up to fight these people. One of them was like an ex-bouncer and stuff like that, and me and Steven were like squaring off with this ex-bouncer. We were just kids, man. But I think Steven was squaring off with him, and I fucking jumped up behind Buddy and grabbed him by the throat, threw him down, and then me and Steven just started hitting him. Buddy got right up, like our punches didn't really do anything to him. And yeah, we're lucky he just kind of let us go. Fuck, man, we were just idiots back in the day. Excuse me. Oh man, it's actually really good with Fresca. There is like half a can each, so I might be able to do one more. My sister turns 30 this year. Her birthday is in August, so she's turning the big 3-0. I'm sure she feels it. age where it's like, oh man, people aren't gonna call me a kid anymore. Like 30s, like, I don't know. I'm kind of nervous to turn 30, but I got 2 more years. Do you have to like stop partying when you're 30? I'm not gonna, so don't try to tell me I can't. I don't know. I don't feel 28. I don't think I'll ever feel old, to be honest. I mean, the coaches that, like the gyms I go to, they're old. To me, 45 and plus is old. I mean, it's really not, but to me that's old. And then, like, I mean, 17, 18, 19 people that age that see me, you're probably like, you're old. But these boys at the gym that are like 45, man, still kicking my ass, making me look like a fucking idiot. Yeah, that's like, they still have the body to do that. I think it's all in the mind mostly. If you think you're old, then if you feel like you are old, then your body's gonna feel old. But I don't know. I work out a lot. Like I go to the gym and I do a bunch of different stuff. So. No, but your mind is very powerful, guys. Oh yeah, I'm totally out of ice, and surprisingly, it's not hot in here. The rain's cooled it down a little bit. I mean, it's still a little bit hot, but no, the rain's definitely cooled it down a little bit. Okay, we'll do one more. I'm gonna pour this into this. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. Crack this bitch back open. I always put the cap back on because I'm very clumsy. That's why you might notice I move very slowly in the videos, because I'm very clumsy and I will knock over shit and then I'll get angry and then I'll knock over more shit on purpose because I'm angry. You ever do that? Like, you break something by accident, or you like knock over something by accident, or you just like mess something up by accident, and you just make it even worse because you're angry. So you just fucking boom, just start destroying stuff. I used to punch holes in the wall. I don't do that anymore. I'm just kidding. I used to slam doors a lot though. No, couldn't punch holes in the wall, not in the trailer park. Because in the trailer that we lived in, it wasn't drywall. It was like weird ass fucking wood, like just really weird thin wood, and you could push it in and bounce back, slap you in the face. It's just real fucked up. Like, this was ghetto trailer park, man. I'm not gonna say ghetto trailer park because a lot of the trailers in the trailer park were nice. We just had the most ghetto trailer in the trailer park. Like, this thing was fucked up. I think mom paid like $7 grand for it, which is not a lot of money. It's funny because like houses and stuff out here in Alberta are like twice expensive than the houses in New Brunswick. Fucking $150 house in New Brunswick would cost like $350 or $350,000. It's insane. But I mean, like, there's better jobs and people get paid a lot more money out here. I think that's why. Minimum wage in New Brunswick is like $11.50 or like $11.75, something like that. How the fuck do you live off that? That's insane. Here in Alberta, it's $15 an hour. So like where I'm working, when I was getting over, like minimum wage in New Brunswick was 11, and I was getting paid way more than that. I was like, holy shit. I was like, I fucking love it here. The only thing that sucks is I'm not around like all my friends and stuff like that, but at the same time, that's a good thing because I'd probably be in jail doing stupid shit. Stealing fucking gas jugs or something, I don't know, fucking piss jugs. That was one thing we didn't do in the Trailer Park. I know a lot of people have been asking me if I watched Trailer Park Boys. Yo, I lived the Trailer Park Boys. We were the Trailer Park Boys, but we never pissed in jugs. Not that I remember anyway. I don't know. My buddy used to piss in bottles though. It's fucked up. Like Mountain Dew bottles. He was living with me one time. Dude was like a hardcore alcoholic. I think he still drinks a little bit. Actually, I know he still drinks a little bit. When I was back home, he picked me up, and this was like a day before. No, he was driving me to the airport because this is when the whole COVID thing started. And I was like, yo, man, they're canceling flights. I was like, I need to get back home. Can you drive me to the airport so I can change my ticket? Because they weren't answering the phones. So he didn't drive me. He got his girlfriend too, but he was in the front seat. And I was like, why aren't you driving? He's up there fucking drinking liquor. But he told me later he lost his license for drinking. But he used to live with me, and he used to drink every day. And what he used to do, well, it was weird because like in his clothing, or in my clothing, because I had a big pile of clothes, I never folded my clothes, I just threw it in the closet, and like this thing was fucking massive, man. That's when I started thrift shopping. He used to like live in there. Like whenever he got very drunk, he'd like bury himself in the clothes. Like this was a mountain of clothes. He would bury himself in the clothes and fall asleep there. So like, but he had his duffel bag and stuff in the closet. I would like sometimes go in there searching for him, trying to find him or whatever. And I don't know what's going on outside. Sorry about that. I would find Mountain Dew bottles. And I'd open it up and I was like, this ain't Mountain Dew, man, that's fucking piss. And for the longest time, I didn't know why he would piss in a fucking Mountain Dew bottle. When you think about it, a mountain, like, it would take more effort, like, and more, like, concentration to pee in a fucking bottle than it would be to get up and go to the toilet, which is the next room over. So Mom was like, he's drunk, he's doing this, he's pissing out the liquor that's in his system, he's saving it for later, and he's drinking it. And I was like, oh my fuck. And I look it up, that's an actual thing. Some people do that, like hardcore alcoholics. I fucking hope that's not what he's doing. I'm never gonna question him about it, but yo, if you guys ever see a video of me sitting here drinking random Mountain Dew bottles, getting right drunk, fucking Instagram me and be like, bro, you could have stopped drinking your piss. I'm just kidding. I would never ever fucking do that. Oh man, I'm not gonna finish that only because I just noticed this is almost half gone, and even though the bottle is shaped like small and then it goes big, fuck it, I'll finish it. It's just really late right now. I don't want to be hungover tomorrow. The rain's coming down hard right now. Actually, I'm just going to end the video right there, guys. I need to go to bed. I will have one more sip. But yeah, we're going to end it there. I want to thank everybody for, you know, subscribing and liking and commenting and wishing me happy birthday and all that good stuff, man. Fucking, I really appreciate it. And you guys are definitely showing the love, and you know, it just feels good, and you know, I just love it. So thanks for sticking around with this crazy YouTube journey. I don't know what's crazier, this channel or the mukbang channel. Probably the mukbang channel, but anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time.